OG versus TSM, and TSM have opted for the Primal Beast, who is currently trying to hunt down some OG heroes for first blood, but he will not find any. So he lets out a little baby rage.
Is that what that emote is?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was... Okay, well. I thought it was something very different, but...
I'm convinced it's because Primal Beast looks like the baby from the Dinosaurs show back in the 90s.
I don't know enough about that to refute you, but it doesn't sound correct.
100% it does. Everybody who is listening right now, Google dinosaur TV show.
Don't Google that.
Then the baby one.
Don't
the
Google
baby
that.
dinosaur.
I don't think you want to type that into your browser.
Not the baby.
The battle begins.
This looks like a pretty good Terribly game. Like, pretty damn good Terribly.
That is what the panel said. I mean, as you were saying, what are they laughing about over there? And then the instant snap picked up the Terrorblade, and it turned out to be a pretty damn good Terrorblade game. I'm betting that's what they were laughing about.
He has really good matchups this game. He has the Lycan Steel to buff up his damage, which is just always disgusting when you get that passive working for you. There's a lot of pressure on Yuragi to pop off, I think. It's a first phase Slark, though, so TSM had time to react to it, get some AoE damage in the Primal Beast, get some supports that may be difficult for him to man up in the freezing field, into Murano and leap away, arrow you on the back end. If Yuragi doesn't have a good laning phase, I worry for OG being able to push through what is going to be a farm terribly. I just don't think you can really shut him down here.
So it sounds like to me if... Oh, nice toss back.
Super nice. Took 2 tower hits.
Yeah, pretty good. It sounds like to me if TSM loses this game, then Yuragi is just a much better carry player than Tomato. Is that what you're saying?
No. I don't want to say that. I feel like I lose no matter what happens if I make that statement. I'm not going to say anybody's better than anybody. Every Dota player in the world is exactly equal to every other Dota player, and all teams are exactly equal to each other.
All right,
I have absolutely no bias towards any of them. And I think on any given day, with any weather conditions, any team could beat any other team. Any player could beat any other player. I believe this with all of my heart. Except Arteezy, because he's just too damn good. But he's not in this game.
Oh, Taiga. That was a close call. Man, he's living on the edge over here. Sure, he's got a Fairy Fire, but still.
I feel like Taiga's been getting beat up on a lot of the lanes they've been playing lately.
Yeah.
Maybe just choosing to sacrifice himself for DM's early game. When you have Lycan, that's never a bad idea. Like, even if you die, but he gets to Helm, oftentimes you're fine with that lane outcome. There's a lot of pressure going into him.
You know, do you think BZM holds grudges?
Probably. I mean, he's a mid player, so yeah.
Because he's currently playing for Denies like he's got a grudge.
This guy's in,
last 2
he's
games.
in the zone. Mode zone right now.
7 Denies.
He's already got as many denies as he had deaths last time, so yeah, he's stepping it up. Looking for revenge. Denied again.
Oh, denied the flag bearer.
Let's give it another deny.
That's basically 9 denies. That's basically 10 denies.
What is happening?
Dude, when you have an even last hit score with denies,
it's either really good or really bad.
Yeah, it's one of the two. And it usually means that you are just being a spiteful son of a gun.
I wouldn't blame him. Those first 2 games were rough.
Oh, yeah.
He just wants the one-on-one. Please don't gank me.
He's got to prove, you know, like I can... If it is just a pure one-on-one, I'm going to outlast the absolute piss out of you. But, you know, he also has a 15 damage advantage or something like that, so it's a little unfair.
Gonna try and man up versus Kasane, get them Slark stacks.
Yeah, he's dead. Chu picks up the first blood. So already, a little bit of a start here for this bottom lane.
Yeah, they're really shutting down this Beastmaster. They've opened up a significant lead. He only has 6 CS to 19 and 5 on Yuragi. OG just destroying the CS board right now.
I feel like that shouldn't happen. Don't you just spam axes, right? I thought the axes spam was actually pretty good versus Slark.
With Crystal Maiden, it's a lot of early magic damage. Yeah, I don't know what happened. just getting zoned off early waves. Chu put in work with the early impetus. And TSM did not execute this lane well. Now they're in a punish scenario. Kasani dies again. He has no TP for 60.
Frostbite goes out. Maybe it's going to be Yuragi who dies first. Slips past and he does die. Crystal Nova gets the kill. Okay, this is kind of what we expected to happen.
Yeah, that's the overwhelming mag damage I thought would be hard to man up into. So they catch him off guard the first time, but the second time, catch yourself.
And Chu. Okay, he's got to heal. He's okay. Rocky comes back straight into the killing. Ari. I don't even think it's the worst thing in the world if he dies here, honestly, because then he just comes back with full mana again.
And Yuragi missed 2 or 3 CS for that kill attempt.
Yeah.
Well, that's some economic damage going through. Still, decent position and decent start for the Slark. Anytime you can get those kills, get the fast boots, you're going to feel good about it. Especially if you can shut down a beast in the process. Tomato continues his reign of destiny here. 30 and 12. Top of the net worth ladder. Just free farming versus Lycan. It's going to be a scary Terrorblade to fight through. And that's why I would look towards both the mids in this game. You have Primal versus Tiny. These are both high magic damage, high tempo mids that want to get runes, want to make rotations, want to get early core kill action going in the jungle areas and get to their first big item. BKB for Primal, Phase Boots Blink for Tiny. It's probably what we're looking at to try and make those initiations happen. So some parity in all things. Should I say balance?
Ari
Force.
walked back to base, I believe, and then TP'd mid, refilled the bottle, and is playing for the 6-minute rune.
Just leave BZM alone, man.
Nope, they will not. He just TP'd back and is already going to be copping a bit of damage here. He just wants to get his level 6 on the Primal Beast. He's actually going to go... Okay, he's just trying to kill
6-year-old's mid for the 6-minute rune.
Chu is going to be able to get an illusion rune, and Bryle does not have his level 6. He actually got his experience shared by Ari. Cookie up the high ground. That was cute.
Oh, how good do you think that felt for BZM? How do you like it, huh? How do you like getting 3-man on the rune after I've been dealing with it all day?
Seriously.
Doesn't feel so good.
No, it doesn't. Whitemon, little excursion into the triangle, blocking out some camps. Gonna go for the kill on Taiga. Easily gets that one, yeah. And somehow Bryle's still not level 6. Jeez. That's nice, man.
Sharing a bunch of XP and, yeah, 15 denies on BZM. Just debilitating his level advantage. Nice early lane phase for OG, all things considered. Shut down the Beastmaster, giving Slark some extra stacks. He'll claim another one off Kasane. He's going to have a fast level 6 down here. And now the gang's coming through on Bryle.
He's got a bottle charge. That is enough. Keeps him alive. Use the onslaught to get back to base real quick. Let's see what kind of rotation he makes. Or if he makes a rotation at all when he TPs out.
Radiant's top tower.
I like that OG are prioritizing giving BZM a game first versus the numbers mid in this type of matchup, especially with the last pick on Tiny, who's your tempo creator. Like, prioritize Yuragi, prioritize
Bottom
BZM.
needs help. TPs are going to come in. Kasani's going to die, though, before anybody gets here.
This is a lot of acceleration for Yuragi right now. This is exactly what OG want. Slark and Tiny getting a fast game, shutting down the Beast. Let Lycan do whatever. Like, who cares? He's just a Lycan. He's going to get to HOD. He's going to get to the auras. That's what he's providing you in this game. Doesn't have to have some crazy pace because he's versed Terrorblade regardless, and it's going to be hard for you to pressure him in the early stages. That mid game is where you're going to strike.
He's smoked up for this one.
They brought the squad again.
BZM covers it with the Avalanche. They don't actually get a power rune. The fight is going to go out, though. BZM. Oh, the onslaught to get back into position, and he rolls over him. Big, big kill. They needed that one real badly. All this dedication from TSM, and yeah, BZM tips Bryle. You haven't got the stones.
Nope, but he does have the trialing, so
he does have the.
You got to respect that. And you got to respect the D-wards mid, the lack of vision, and you know these NA teams are going to collapse on the runes. It's been ingrained into them through years of trauma.
You think that started with Sumail?
Nah.
Like, you got to shut down Sumail, so you...
No, because the thing with Sumail is, Sumail always complained that he lost the 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, because no one was going there. Those are the old days. You just sacked your mid, and Sumail was the best comeback mid player.
I was just more so saying that, like, it's just you gank mid all the time.
No, Sumail didn't like that shit. He just said, leave him to me. Oh, kill him 1v1.
Yeah, that's true.
Another big stack for Kasane. Just axing through it. He needs this comeback. His lane was rough. Sitting at level 5. Yuragi's gonna poke in here, see what's up.
Yeah, might even be able to steal a little bit.
What are you doing over here?
Whitemon's okay.
Definitely sees us with night vision. I think you want to contest this.
Yeah.
I think more teams should contest these B stacks. Like, I don't think Beast is particularly strong at doing these when he's from a behind position. He got level 6 off that. Now it's a little late. TSM are going to prioritize the defense. It will not even get one of the porcupines for the road. BZM late to the party. I would have liked to seen a punish on Kasane trying to do that big ancient stack, but beggars can't be choosers.
What's been going on with Tomato and TM? We haven't really talked about their lane a single time.
Nice body block, gonna force out this ult.
Yeah.
Back into the mid. Supports are contesting again. CZM did get a rune.
Finally.
I mean, you can see the adjustment here from OG. They were definitely tired of their mid getting beat up on in these ganks.
Yeah.
Finally bringing the supports around. Now even the Wolf joining the fray.
Your shapeshift is out, so I don't know how much damage they're going to get done here, especially with a siege wagon gone. Was that preemptively sniped by the Mirana? Is that what happened?
Might have been.
Yeah, had to have been.
Well, get some decent damage. DM was on his way back top anyway, so just a drive-by Centaur will feed 100 gold. Early building damage on the board.
And it's got to be one of the silliest things about this Primal Beast. That pulverizes such a low cooldown that you could just use it randomly. I've seen a lot of pro mid Primal Beast just use it off cooldown on their opposing mid laner. They don't want to rotate. Prowl uses it on a Helma Dom creep to secure it because it's already back up by the time he wants to make a move. They smoke into each other here, trying to catch BZM. Actually does manage to get him while the avalanche was not there, but the cookie knocks him down for the pulverize, and now the turnaround.
Oh.
Ooh, the Moonlight Shadow is the only thing that saves Bryle there. Otherwise, that would have been a nice 2-for-1 special there off of the avalanche plus hot lava from Taiga.
Need some dust. Make sure you have the dust, boys. You do not want to lose another kill off that Moonlight.
Whoa, that was a close one, but Whitemon.
And Yuragi getting involved with early defusal off that strong lane. So OG kicking up the pace, looking for some early towers, take away that Terrorblade map space.
They don't want to give this up, though. Look at the Tomato even coming to the mid lane just in case. They're going to go for the power runes, and Chu's going to be caught here. Cookie is going to, once again, reset against that pulverize. Yuragi starts laying out some damage, covered by Ari, though. Freezing field,
nice
arrow. Nails Taiga, and he will definitely fall. So finally, TSM get a kill out of all that action.
Tomato joins with meta. Maybe looking to turn this into some tier 1 pressure if you can start hitting it a bit.
Yeah, and OG are playing without their Lycan. He's trying to take the top tower, so an exchange, perhaps.
Arcane Rune on Bryle as well. You do not want to get caught in a bad engagement versus Primal right now. I think you should be happy with this trade. They send Yuragi back bottom to continue getting that sweet solo XP. Kasane is caught up in this game, but he hasn't been able to exert the map pressure he wants to yet. So I expect TSM to combine with this beast, start getting his game flow going, and kick Yuragi out of this bottom area. There is no way Slark should be allowed to stay down here any longer.
Try to catch him with the onslaught. Do get right on top of him. Now he doesn't have... grabbed mid-pounce there. That was an interesting interaction. And as a result, he does die.
Had no ult from that mid-fight. Just too greedy, lingering too long.
Back to the mid lane, Lycan, who took that top tower, cuts in. They do have a glyph, though, so TSM are going to be able to keep this tower from being punished too much, and maybe another Helma Dom creep. Another 100 gold.
100. Chu will defend bottom here. Just threatening the Centaur with Stolen Boar. Enough to dissuade Kasane. OG running TSM between these two lanes, but the whole time you got Tomato on Terrorblade just going ham in the jungle. He's pulling out a gap. This is a scary Terrorblade game. So going even might not be enough here. You got to find more. BZM trying to find it.
Another round of Kisses plus Avalanche. Bryle actually daring to channel that Pulverize on BZM with the Kisses raining down. It's not quite enough to be able to get the kill. Kasane trying a little bit more. The onslaught comes through. The Avalanche stops him, toss up in the air, and he finally dies. But Bryle is in trouble. Goes for a TP out. A TP out that is successful.
Ooh.
Right before the Wolf can slash his claws against his chest, he managed to TP out.
You had to pick one there, right? It was either Primal or the Beastmaster. They chose the Beastmaster. Unlucky for Kasane. He will tank it for his friend. And now this game is going to come down to you can get the Primal BKB first. Or not first, but fast enough to where this tiny blink does not deal the damage that OG wanted to deal during this period. That's another death for BZM. Not even really getting a big core kill off that jump that he wanted.
No.
It's a lot of HP to fight through. Taiga is a huge portion of OG's early damage, so you really have to sync that up as well. He's had a nice teamfight impact with the Kisses so far. Definitely want that to continue here. Almost got both.
A real bad part of that, Yuragi actually rotating in, but not being able to get really anything out of it.
Did have those 3 stacks off the lane, but hasn't found a 4th here.
No, he hasn't.
Probably go Echo into the Ags Mage Slayer build, I'm assuming. It's going to be a ways away. Tomato is ahead of him. Now you're looking to accelerate through the Terrorblade's timings around that Beastmaster Helm of the Overlord. If you can sync those up, get a good Roshan fight for TSM, you're going to have Primal BKB by then as well. And that's going to be a nice window for you to take these fights. So right now, if you're OG, you got to keep looking with this Tiny.
Oh, Taiga. I don't know exactly where he was going there, but he immediately gets caught. Maybe he was trying to connect with his team as BZM cuts over and catches Ahri, so support's dying on both sides.
Top tower is under attack.
This is DM's Helm of the Overlord timing. That's something to note.
Yeah, he's ahead of Kasane in that regard.
But they can't force the Roche. That's what feels bad right now. You need at least a big core kill to do it. You need Yuragi involved. He's continuing to solo farm. Now it's a question of what do you do with this Lycan? Do you send him somewhere? Do you have him continue to farm? Are you happy just farming with Lycan here? I don't know if you are, because that Terrorblade pressure is looming. And the stronger Lycan gets, the stronger Terrorblade gets. He uses him back against you. Sometimes the wolf eats you from within.
Yuragi bouncing back in, but gotta be careful of that rotation. Bryle comes out, does a ton of damage.
Nice
Yuragi is fine with this fight, though. He's got the backup. They turn around, kill the Terrorblade. The slam comes through from the Pulverize, but it's not enough. Yuragi's fine, and Bryle is last hitting neutrals because he knows he can't get away. He had no mana.
Gotta stomp something.
All right, OG, what a massive engagement for them.
Just out of nowhere. He even got Ahri on the triangle with the wolf. 4 down for TSM, including a tier 1. Massive gold swing here, and that is the fight that BZM was looking for the whole game. It says, finally, I have the numbers. For once, it's not me getting game.
Yep. Because Kasane wasn't there. He was trying to finish up his Helm of the Overlord. Which, again, the difference between DM and Kasane.
It's going to be double Echo Saber completed for OG.
That is...
During this nighttime, it's a lot of extra single target burst.
Yeah.
You can also just look towards this Roche. Depending on how confident they feel with Helm of the Overlord, can really abuse this nighttime, plus the wolves, Slark scouting everything out. They see it all.
Gonna catch Whitemon. Another kill for Yuragi to be a part of, up to 5 now. But more importantly, good control of this area. Nice toss down. Good control of this area for Roshan.
Just a nice move. Deward this whole area. You know there's no vision because you have the Slark passive into that Roche. Now the pressure's back towards TSM to take this fight. They did get BKB delivered for Bryle along with Manta for Tomato. This fight is doable. You can get there. It's dying fast.
Moonlight Shadow's going to be popped here, trying to get TSM into position.
Oh, he's going to go.
Going into the pit. Roshan's low.
Not
Ryan
low enough.
Can't really quite commit. He's going to take a lot of damage, forced to use his BKB. Can they go into the pit? Tomato thinks they can.
Tomato's got man up. You
He's
got to free
go
up them
for it.
slots.
Uragi. Tomato needs some help. He needs some thunder, but he doesn't have anything. They do get the last hit on the Roshan, but the Aegis is picked up. Ari did what he could with the freezing field, but OG will win another engagement here as a panicky TSM in and out of the pit. Not sure which way they're going.
Oh, the BZM show's back in town. Should have booked your tickets, Cap, because he's warming up. Took him 2 games to get there. Now he's finding everything. And that felt like a fight where I think Tomato ran in there, and then he's like, oh, wait, I don't have BKB.
Yeah, seriously.
And then just got melted by kisses. Gotta respect the early magic damage from this OG lineup. That was why I was kind of pushing for them to find these engagements, find the fights into that early Roche, because I think they're way stronger right now. The late game may not favor you into this sick Terrorblade pick, but before he has the tank ability to survive the nukes, definitely having a good time. Now Chu can just play up, giving vision for BZM to find another jump.
Okay,
not the one he was looking for.
Too far. The Sunder Pipe is going to be able to protect BZM a little bit. Bryle could not do enough damage there. The pounce comes through, diffuse the blade, slowing him down, and he's dead.
Gonna have another jump.
Wow. Yeah, he's going to go for that kill. BZM is going to be frostbitten underneath the tier 3, but Tiny just has so much armor.
Oh, drops the clan flag.
Ah, double drop. Well, you said, OG, are you comfortable with the current pace of things? You didn't think so. You said they need to be able to pick up the pace a bit, and now it's blistering. They just back-to-back-to-back team fight wins. Roshan taken, mid-tier 2 gone, so they can grab the outpost. Total map control. All within the space of like 5 minutes.
Really accelerated out of nowhere.
Yeah.
TSM have not been able to find a fight off the BKB on Primal either. It's a lot of missed opportunity here for Bryle. This pick did not work out. Wasn't able to find the early core ganks. Not able to find the power runes. OG brought numbers to that mid lane, and for once, it stumped TSM, who had that advantage all series, but not game 3.
The most important game of all.
Unless it's a best of 5 with the full reverse sweep. Or a best of 7.
Is the finals best of 5?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I never pay attention to tournament formats. In part
that's
because
why we don't get hired any.
they've been very static for a long time in Dota. But
what about that best of 7 with DK? I remember. Where were you?
I was asleep, and then I woke up after the break.
The full reverse sweep.
The reverse
best of 7. I remember. The glory days.
That was not the glory. That was a terrible idea.
I don't know. I enjoyed that. It's a part of Dota history. Uragi trying to make this game 3
All right,
history.
we got a 4 staff. They need those items to be able to get away from these kisses and to get away from Uragi, who continues.
He lives on the
kill
cliff.
after kill and gets out. The pressure, not able to catch him. They do get the pulverize, though, with the metamorphosis. DM, he's going to die here underneath the freezing field. And the pulverize and everything else TSM had to throw, but they use so much. They don't have too much left in the tank here.
Get the golem. Otto's got to watch out.
I mean, look at Chu. He's just challenging Tomato.
Looking for a Sunder. BZM's invis.
Oh, is he going to catch him with the cookie? Oh, the 4 staff gets him away. Now thinking about the Sunder. No, he's just going to lead into him, and it looks like he's going to die. Pulverized. Second round goes off. Uragi trying to commit here, but the Sunder does go off this time around, and the Aegis expires. Taiga's going to die.
Team fight's crumbling for OG right now. Got to get your Slark out. He has Gem.
Oh. Gets the other side of the cliff. Has another pounce. He will be perfectly fine. But TSM, what did they, how many buybacks? Just the one. One buyback. And in return, they got a 3-for-4 exchange, plus took down the Aegis.
And you get that tiny streak. It's a lot of gold going your way. Especially to Tomato, who claimed that 6 kill streak, 1,000 plus gold going into Terrorblade's coffers. That's going to push you to another item. That Hurricane Pike paid off.
Oh, big time. I mean, they needed something like that. Those kisses were just debilitating. Chew, pulverizing the arrow.
Are scanning.
Ice Shaman chucks his Ice Fire Bomb. Yeah, I remember these names.
Yeah. It's because we had a nice conversation about it.
I wouldn't say it was nice. We did have a conversation. Double damage for Yuragi. And he has finished that Ags Mage Slayer on top of Brigand's Blade. So this is a big power spike for Slark. Gem to clear the map. Bit harder now that you don't have that Aegis. I think that was giving him a lot of confidence to just go in there. You got to respect this freezing field too. I feel like it's been doing a lot of work in these fights. You haven't committed stuns for it. Of course, you only have 2 stuns, right? It's Cookie and Ava.
Yeah.
Or at least the Ava Toss combo.
And a lot of times the cookie is reserved for whoever's getting pulverized.
That just means Ari's had free reign on this 4-position Maiden.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Quick smoke by OG. They got another Golem, and that means another chance.
Whitemon's positioning. He breaks the smoke, pops the Moonlight Shadow. They got something here, but is it good for them? Chu dies, yes. Yuragi's getting a lot of stacks off of this one, though. And he's pounced onto Brow, pops the BKB. Now the rest of the team resetting. Despite popping the meta, they understand that OG is
Oh, this
very
Golem's
strong.
going ham.
Yeah, it really is.
The
Ari
hell?
needs some help. The cookie, oh no!
He's trapped.
Help!
That's his dieback.
Oh no!
Brutal way to go. Cornered in the trees by wolves and a Golem. Now you get to re-engage with those kisses. And you're back out just as fast. TSM getting kited.
Yeah, they're getting kind of hardcore.
Night Vision going to work.
3 seconds.
is under attack.
Still has Depth Shroud here. Just got to
Gonna
man
use
up.
it to kill Whitemon. Yeah.
That meta's out. Tomato having a tough time sticking on these heroes that are just going in and out of the fight. Didn't want to man up on that BKB Roar Tiny. Did not feel like the positioning was good enough. Maybe without that Scotty. That's probably his big point to turn these melee core matchups. Slow down the Tiny and the Slark running through the fight. Timings are just all a little off for TSM in this game 3. As OG continue to push the pace, 11k gold lead.
It does seem like it's a little hard for them to be able to kill these heroes quickly enough. With the Tiny having so much armor, I mean, it's pretty much just the Terrorblade outputting damage. Prowl's having not that snowball-y type game on the Primal Beast, so it is
this
beginning
Primal
to feel
Beast.
like he's falling off.
Nothing primal about him. He's too far behind.
Wow, further behind he is, the more primal he is.
Nothing beast about him.
Radiant's bottom tower. is
Primal
under
prey.
attack.
Primal instinct.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Primal
is under
herbivore.
attack.
What are you doing right now? I don't understand.
I'm waiting for the
Stop.
next team fight.
Get help. Thank God we paused. I can go call the doctor over.
I don't know. This sounds like more times to come up with more names for Primal Beast.
Really looking for that Scotty for Tomato. He's got the orbs, but he hasn't got the juice.
Once again, OG. Whole bunch of bounty runes to their favor.
Did finish up AC on DM. Which, you know, there'll be some reflection happening, but at the same time, it's going to amp the Tiny Jump and the Slark. Right now, Aura's advantage definitely in OG's house. And like you said, Terrorblade's strong. This is a great Terrorblade game, but who else is helping him right now? Just feels like it's all on Tomato.
Yeah, I mean,
If you can kite the TP, what else are you worried about right now?
I guess his damage is not that bad on the Primal Beast, and he's gonna complete a Shiva's soon, so that's cool.
It is cool.
Literally.
Stay frosty.
Second Roshan for OG. A shard to be given away to somebody too.
Who's going to be the lucky number?
Wait,
You already have the big ones.
think they do a lottery for it?
You roll for that. Aren't you aware? That's what all professional teams do. They roll for the shard.
Yeah.
That's why Puppy always gets the shard. Because no matter what the roll is, he just says he was highest. And no one's going to argue.
No, yeah.
I rolled a 100 out of 100 again.
Ari. Yeah, that freezing field. It's not going to be nearly effective enough. Not against a Mage Slayer. Slark. Soon he's going to have Scotty, and that'll slow down the damage of the Terrorblade quite a bit. It's a lot more effective when you hit range heroes.
Oh yeah, level 20 as well. Stealing a lot of Agi. Shiva's finished for the Primal, and Scotty finished for Tomato. This is probably their big chance to take a fight. They knew Slark was bottom.
Yeah, Slark's going to take a little bit of time to get here. The Death Shroud. Arrow comes out, though. Does manage to catch Taiga. And he comes back in. Pulverizes to finish him off. And the mini-stuns helping against Yuragi as well. He needs to be able to reset. Doesn't want to just throw away his Aegis. Not unless he's got a kill. He can actually
TSM can chase here.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. BCM stuck on the cliff. Oh, no! He's going to TP out. Primal Roar is not there because he already used it.
Awkward engagement for OG.
Very.
Not respecting the fact that TSM can have some Hawk Vision, go in there and just start on you while that Slark showed bottom. You ideally want Slark being the one leading these fights with the Night Vision, with the Gem, and Aegis. Got to make sure your formation is up to par.
Oh, then Chu is under vision. He knows that now.
Well, he's fully aware. Another good pick for TSM. Going to slow this game up. Yuragi going in solo.
Oh, good Sunder, but is it enough?
He's just going. No fear. The Force Staff.
Oh, the Force Staff. Run the other direction. No, BCM's here. Slammed. Another one. And another one.
He has so many Agi stacks right now.
Oh, God. Bryle doesn't have BKB. Yuragi is huge.
He just walked them all down.
160 agility. Oh, my God. He almost two-shot that Crystal Maiden. Ultra kill for BZM.
Out of nowhere.
Somehow it just starts with a Beastmaster kill right in front of his tier 3.
He put the beast on a leash and walked him the whole way. 6,000. That was the most casual 6,000 damage I've seen the entire game. Still have Aegis for 2. That's a Rax. That's a double Rax. You don't even get this big Terrorblade fight. Meta on cooldown, OG say, we don't care about anybody else.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
I'm just looking at their own with all those Agi stacks. Still has 37 up.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, they get the glyph out of him and they reset.
BZM is still finding the bodies.
Uh-oh. Well, now
That's
they really can with the wolf bite.
It's a wolf fish. Run. He's coming for you.
Yeah, he's coming.
Oh.
It's going after Bryle. Bryle turn around with the Shivas, chasing after all these heroes if he can. Yuragi going back into it, though. Bryle's in trouble. Pops a BKB, trying to get away. Yuragi keeping pace, though. There goes the freezing field. Yuragi draws his ire, and he finishes them off quick and easy. Tomato trying to hold around this Ancient, but they just cannot seem to do the damage fast enough. This Slark is just too powerful. Bryle charging through, but he cannot save him. The Tomato is dead. The carry is gone, and GG is called. OG.
The pouncing wolf Slark. This too